Go.
Side note. Can we give like a little background of what happened because there's two people in the room.
Talk about it. This your inside scoop.
So basically, what happened was earlier this week, Adam22, who is I don't know what the fuck you want to call that nigga, the CEO of NoJumper.
Fuck us.
Facts.
Straight up.
Big facts.
Fuck us. Go ahead.
He said what he said. Now, Adam22 did an interview with another weird ass, racist ass nigga that I don't even understand why he consults with. He did an interview with him for their podcast, and they interviewed a transsexual woman who came on the fucking podcast and said that she had a story to tell, and the story that she had to tell was that she had been intimate with one of his oldest and most loyal co-hosts and employees, which is Lil Housephone. Now I call bullshit, Adam. I watched your little weak ass interview. I'm gonna watch your weak ass apology this morning on the news. You posted your screenshots. You said what you said. Okay, that's cool. But let's talk about where we really know you was fucking lying. That interview took place this Monday. He knew this Monday that all this shit was said. As soon as he found out, he called Housephones, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, whatever. However, a week ago, this bitch that you fucking interviewed, that you swear up and down, you had no idea whether or not she was going to mention your partner, your day one, the nigga that built this motherfucking company with you, went in your comments and was commenting in your comments to ask her about Housephones. Now, you want to sit up here and say, oh, I don't know, I didn't see it, blah, 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 I got hella followers, I don't see all my comments. Fuck all that shit. Anybody who has any type of Instagram savvy knows that if you and someone else are mutual followers, their comments pop up in your notifications. And Adam, you was following that bitch. You've been following that bitch. So that means that comment popped up. You also went on the news this morning and you said that she was upset about the TikTok that y'all posted. She was not upset about what y'all said in your TikTok, Adam. She was upset because you didn't tag her in it, which is also a sign of wanting clout and being upset because she wasn't being acknowledged on your platform. So if you want to sit up here and play that motherfucking game like you had no idea that this bitch had a fucking ulterior motive, which was to out your partner that you call your friend, you're a fucking liar. And you a goddamn snake. I have no allegiance to NoJumper. I don't work there. I don't live in that building. I don't get money out that building. I don't even need to sit on a couch in that bitch ever again in my motherfucking life. So I don't have to hold my tongue.
Talk about it.
I don't have to step gingerly because I don't know what's going to happen if I have to go back to work and be around. Fuck that shit.
Talk about it.
You put your partner out there for the sake of views, and if you want to sit up here and say that you didn't, the only part of the fucking interview where y'all didn't edit the nigga name out is ironically a part at the end where it says, sorry, Housephones, but we need ratings.
Oh, damn. He said that? Talk about it.
Racist nigga did. Mind you.
So call it whatever the fuck you want to call it, Adam. Nobody believes your bullshit. At some point, you're going to have to stand accountable for the shit that you do to the motherfuckers that pour their blood, sweat, and tears out in that building to get money in your fucking pocket.
Talk about it.
How many people have come before Housephones that stood outside and said, I'm leaving this bitch because this nigga got some shit going on, and when y'all ready to see it for yourselves, y'all going to be right outside this building with me. How many motherfuckers?
Talk about it.
I don't work at NoJumper, so it ain't redacted for me. I can say Cam Girl. I can say Keem. I can say Chris Long. I can say all these motherfuckers that have stepped out your building because they felt the way about how you handle business. And you handle business like a bitch this time, bro. I'm not even going to hold you.
Always handle business like a bitch.
It should have never even been a question whether or not the nigga that sat up here and gave you everything. I don't give a fuck if the nigga missed a couple shows for the last few weeks, for the last few months, for the last year. You talking to a man who's still dealing with grieving the loss of his mother, and you had the nerve to sit in that motherfucking newsroom and say his mom shit, his health shit. He's really going through something. And the only thing that motherfucker needs around him right now is people that fucking care. And you, of all people, should have been one of the first people to do that. But you chose ratings over your partner. So you could cop out all you want to. You can apologize all you want to. You could post every screenshot in the motherfucking world. We ain't even gonna come to the point where we gonna talk about the fact that half of them screenshots you didn't even post time slots on. You didn't post timestamps on half of them fucking screenshots. And if you really want to know, I'm a black girl that does FBI fucking work about where texts were taken and receipts and all that shit. So if you really want to play that game, we gonna play that fucking game. I don't know if you and that nigga decided y'all was gonna send them texts back and forth to each other this morning just so you can make a screenshot of it and you could post it on that goddamn news this morning.
Talk about it.
This wasn't the one to fuck with, bro. He was not the one to fuck with, bro. You took away that man's opportunity to take this time to do this shit on his own time.
Talk about it.
His family is calling him, trying to figure out what the fuck they're hearing about because they're fucking hearing things. He got to worry about his nieces and nephews and sister and everybody trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with him because you don't understand the way shit works in our culture. Our community does not fuck with shit like this on the regular, and we have to take time to do this with couth. We don't get to laugh it off and be bummed and not stoked. We don't get to do that, my nigga. We got to stand in front of motherfuckers that don't feel what we're talking about, and they can either make the choice to fuck with us or they can make the choice not to fuck with us. But he has to deal with the fact that he has to look at people now and wonder, are they thinking this about me? Are they talking this about me? Are they going to say this when I leave? Let's not even get to the fact that a way weaker motherfucker might not even be on this planet no more. Right. But you playing with niggas' lives, bro. For ratings? Fuck NoJumper.
Straight up. Like that. Get off your chest. Say what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Say what you feel. By